All right. Energies have been really snappy. Just I just did a couple of readings, and man, it's like the attitude in the readings are like really yikes lately. Generally not as whatever. 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So I figured I'd switch decks, make it a little bit lighter. This is Tarot of Healing Light. Because man, the energy's been just nasty. Lovers, Emperor. Oh. Somebody's watching somebody and they think you are their it girl. Or guy. The reason I say girl is because there's an emperor here, although technically there's no gender in tarot, but I'm hearing the song It Girl. Page of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, they want to... Somebody's got the hots for somebody. Alright. Where'd you go? This person's hiding. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. 9 of Cups. Okay. I'm so glad I grabbed this deck because those other two readings, the energy was heavy, it's nasty, it's snarling. This is nice. Somebody wants to take a chance. Somebody wants to take a chance. Okay, so let's find out about this bozo because we're always getting our hopes up, thinking that it's Mr. Right, Mrs. Right. Everyone always seems to have an agenda. So let's dig into this. I'm going to leave this here. The Sun in reverse. Technically, the Sun in the reverse and upright basically have the same meaning, depending on the cards around it. Just like the Devil. It's going to depend on the depth of it. I don't technically see the Sun as a bad thing. I'll tell you what I see it as. Generally, the Sun in the upright for me could be somebody that lives in a warm climate. I was going to say they could live in a cooler climate. However, this to me is speaking about the fall or winter. I don't know why I'm channeling this, but it's like when the sun is more dormant. Does this even make sense? I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know. I channel stuff sometimes and I don't even know what I'm talking about. So, fall and winter, there will be communication with somebody. Somebody is going to be communicating with somebody. Okay. I didn't ask for a timeline. Tell me about, it's a secret. So somebody's trying to keep it quiet. We're going to dig into it though. I don't care if they want to keep it quiet or not. We want to know what this person's intentions are. 6 of Swords. Sheesh. Hold on. Whoever this person is, I feel as though they've had a very hurtful past. Whatever it was that they were in before, they're not leaving somebody. They're single. So it's not one of those slimy ones where, you know, oh, I like this one, I'm going to leave, I'm going to dump this one and I'm going to go over here. It's not that. That's slimy. It just is. It just is. And I don't know why somebody will be like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Why? Because when they're done with you, guess what? This person is not leaving. They're not ditching anyone. They're actually single right now. Okay? I feel as though this person sees you as being different. Okay? Now, 4 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. This could This could lead to a very long commitment between you. I feel as though this person is serious. You know, it's kind of I don't like to use the word depressing, but it's very disheartening, you know, to see like the state of the world, the state of dating, how nobody wants to date anymore. Nobody even wants to ask anymore. Nobody wants to, So I kind of look at these sometimes where it's just like, is this real? There are still some real ones out there. There are. And I can tell you this, that I know this for a fact. Because I'm a real one. Alright? So if I know that I exist, I have to know that others like me still exist. That don't play games. That are genuine. That if an opportunity presented themselves with somebody who is of shared values, morals, standards, they have to exist. It's like a needle in a haystack. So there is going to be a chance meeting. This could be a brand new person. I do get sick of seeing the readings all the time that come out where it's just like it's somebody from the past. This is a different person. This person's brand new. Now, I'm getting something like, it's almost like, trying to give a couple different scenarios. Let's say you working together. There's a new hiree. Somebody gets a new job. You meet somebody. You get to know them. You don't start off from the beginning flirting. You don't start off from the beginning without knowing anything about this person by saying, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that. This is somebody who, if you start working together, let's say, there's a new hiree, maybe you got to train them. Or whatever. There's somebody that kind of works in the same area. You get to know them. You talk to them. You have lunch with them. But under no pretenses of dating or anything like that. It's a gradual thing with whoever this is. From the very beginning, it's not as a motive of, oh, I'd like to date this person. There could be attraction when you first see each other, but that's not what it's not what it started on. Example. I get people in my inbox, I've never seen these people ever. Ever. Not friends with them, and all of a sudden I'll get a random DM from somebody I have no clue. Hey. It's like that. It's like, what are you searching for? Is this how you pick people up? Okay? It's kind of like that, where people don't even know each other. You're like, you look good. Hey, you want to go out? That's not this energy. This is the energy of somebody who is like, maybe meeting through mutual friends. You don't tell anyone that you may be attracted to them. You just kind of like hanging out. You get to know them. Maybe somebody hires somebody, and it's nothing, I don't see where it's anything that could be touchy. Maybe you both, work together on something, a project, and then after a while getting to know this person, like, yeah, I kind of like this person. Maybe I should ask him out. It's kind of like that. It's not like, what I said before. All right. This is a healthy way. In my opinion, this is a healthy way. Okay. I don't think people have been doing it wrong for a long time, but that's just my opinion. People probably don't even care about my opinion. Temperance. See? Temperance. Temperance. Wow. You both have the right idea. The idea that could actually make something work. Two people that actually just they would like to have a partner. They would like to have a partner. And if it's not romantic, which their theme here is very romantic, even if it's just a friendship, it's genuine. It's genuine. Okay? I'm getting the word trust. I'm getting like a strong feeling of trust. Something so many lack. They can't give it, and they can't even receive it. I'm getting trust. I'm afraid to kind of dig any more into this because I don't want to spoil it. But that's what's coming. Okay, so let's get some more over here. Hierophant. Wow. So again, going into, because I see the Hierophant as something that's very unconventional. Maybe you both do something very unconventional with work. Maybe there's an unconventional way about the dynamic of the relationship. Let's say, let's say it's two people of two different skin color, race. Let's say it's two people of two different faiths, two different whatever. Okay, two different geographical whatever I'm trying to say, distance. Two different parts of the world. Two worlds apart. I realize it's in the upright, but for me, I'm getting something about being unconventional. Conventional, yet unconventional. Okay? Not that I think those things are unconventional, but they're still, for whatever reason, those things still seem taboo to people. Even same sex, same gender relationships. People still think that that's, it's, well, at least in my opinion, it's normal. To me, it's not unconventional, but to, I guess, a large portion of society, it could be deemed as unconventional. All right. Anyway, because that's kind of what I'm getting with this. Now, these two people probably have a very strong, deep-rooted faith. At least this person does. This person, I'm getting something about honor. Somebody who, they're a person of honor, somebody that you can actually trust. Okay? They could be very spiritual or very religious. All right? I feel like as though you both, identify with each other. You both identify with each other. Okay? Unconventional is, let's say it's an unconventional, different forms of spirituality or religion. Let's say it's somebody who's very spiritual and somebody who's very religious. Could be somebody who is very spiritual and somebody is like a, very left brain, matter of fact, because it is the Emperor, somebody I don't generally see as very spiritual, but somebody that is very, what's the word I'm trying to say? Somebody who's just very left brain. Okay. Somebody not quite as creative, not from the creative space of the mind. Somebody more just fact-based. All right. Logical. That's the word. Logical. Okay. It could be that kind of a dynamic. Okay. So, to a conventional person, somebody very woo-woo and spiritual and sage and tarot cards and, universal laws. That could be unconventional to somebody who is, okay? So, because I keep getting a theme like that. Ten of Wands. This person has a roach on their back. Now, don't panic. I remember, this has been a long time since I used these cards, and I remember looking up the metaphysical or the spiritual symbology surrounding a roach, and it was actually pretty good. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head right now, but, and even though the Ten of Wands is really like, it's kind of like a heavy burden, and that could be something that maybe somebody's probably trying to get over, which is probably why they're trying to wait before they kind of make their approach. Okay? Somebody has a lot of work to do. Somebody works a lot. Somebody works a lot. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Oh, Magician. That's what it is. So, could you not be interested? Maybe you're not really interested. It could could be that you're really not looking or you're not interested. And I feel like from what I've seen, a lot of people really just aren't even interested in, because they just don't even want to play the game anymore. They just don't even want to play the game. And that could be where you're coming from. And whatever this is, somebody really could miss they could miss an opportunity with somebody who's actually very genuine. But I think people are kind of beyond it now. At least whoever it is that I'm feeling the energy of the person that's going to be in the receiving end, they're kind of like, I've been at that point where I'm kind of like, I accept it. I'm okay. I'm okay with, whatever. And that could be kind of like where this person is. If someone comes along, yes, but I feel like somebody may not notice it or realize it. They may not even really accept it because it may seem too good to be true. Fortunately or unfortunately, this could actually be a life partner. That's what I get with the Magician. This could be somebody that, could be a life partner, Even though we do have divine cards here, there doesn't seem to be any trauma behind this, okay? Doesn't seem to be any kind of nonsense, any of that nonsense behind this. So this could be something very, very nice. And it could be a life partner. Somebody that will actually work with you. They're not going to repel against anything. They're not going to run when you chase. You're not going to chase when they run. I don't know who wants that anyway. This is somebody who will work with you. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's not what it is. Somebody's like, well, I'm waiting for that sack of whatever. But some people are. They're holding on for dear life. You have somebody that could actually make your dreams come true, but you're waiting for more trauma to come in. You're waiting for the one that gives the trauma. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Justice. Well, it's a good possibility that somebody could turn this down. They really could turn this down. It's almost like, and I'm like looking at this moon right here. It's like the moon is like, are you crazy? Why? You asked for this. I mean, look at this moon's face. If you can see it. I don't know if you can zero in on it. It's like, are you serious? You don't want this? You asked for this. Alright. Something is like saying, if and when something like this comes up or approaches, give it a thought. At least entertain the thought. Nothing saying that you have to kind of dive in or anything like that. It's like something wants you to entertain the thought. Say, I need to think about it or whatever. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. Yeah. I kind of feel as though, whoever, you are that this could be coming into, or maybe you're going to be, it could be the other side of the table. You could be the one that likes somebody and wants to approach somebody. And this reading isn't going to be for everyone. But I feel as though as long as you were in a position of acceptance, and I'm not saying that you have to accept this person, being in the energy of acceptance so that it can come in and then you can decide then. But I kind of get the feeling that somebody is just work. They're working. They're just working. They're working. They don't have no time. I'm working. Because the King of Wands is a workhorse. They're just all about, they're just working all the time. That's one of his good qualities, but it can be a bad quality too. So, yeah, it's kind of a nice reading. I just feel like somebody is just like so repelled. Is it because of the looks? No, it's not because it just looks too good to be true, is what it is. I mean, you probably will find this person attractive, which will make you nervous. I don't see you repelling this person for any other reason except that you're too busy, you're working, you're on your grind, but also that it just looks too good to be true and you're afraid of being fooled again. So, I don't know. See what happens when it comes. But ultimately, it's your choice. Like, comment, share, follow. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you want a book, information's down below. And let's see if we can't get me to 1,000 so I can start going live. Other than that,